Listen, I gotta get this off my chest, and I know this fan base is very hostile, and they've never really liked my take on their series. But as a person who loves Dragon Ball and Naruto, Naruto Uzumaki is probably my second favorite anime character of all time, with Goku being number one. But Naruto Uzumaki hits home for me. He's an underdog story. He's lost a lot of things, but he became what he wanted to become, the 7th Hokage. A perfect ending for Naruto Shippuden. Even if you're mad at the Hokage stuff, we still had a badass fight with Naruto versus Sasuke. Ended well, loved it. Then we get into Boruto. And I made plenty of videos about Boruto. And Boruto's had its moments, mostly for Naruto and Sasuke, whenever they fight Momoshiki, Jigen, or Ishiki, right? And if you've been following the manga, there's been a few cool stuff. Naruto seems like he's going to fight, but this nigga just only using Sage Mode just for show because he ain't compete with nobody of code or anyone around that field. And Sasuke, this nigga hasn't done anything since losing his Rinnegan. And we all know that the story is about Boruto. But I gotta get my slander off, all right? And again, you can get mad at me saying that I'm not a true fan. I only come into dogging in the series. And you know what? You're totally right. I like Boruto to an extent only because I mess with the main character and Sasuke in the original cast. Not really feeling the other characters. Even Kawaki, even though I think some of his storytelling is provoking, still not hitting me. And I like to avoid talking about Boruto unless I got something positive to say. But I think I am missing out on content right now, and it's funny when I talk about this series when I'm talking to my friends, and I never record it because I'm thinking I don't want to piss off a fan base. But seeing even people like anime analysts who like defend Boruto to their freaking passion and got weird opinions about Tobirama and stuff, you know, I gotta throw my little jabs in there because, you know, I think Minato beats the crap out of Tobirama. He doesn't like that. But even him is admitting like, yo, what is Boruto doing right now? They're rehashing the whole the Ten Tails separating and doing the whole army of Ten Tails stuff, and overall it's not really doing anything original. And yeah, man, Boruto just hasn't been hitting. It feels like a waste of a series. The more and more this series goes on, it just feels like it doesn't really justify its own existence. We've been waiting for years for them to even talk about what happened in the first chapter. It took them forever to introduce Kawaki, at least in the anime. The anime is filler city, even though it's not even filler anymore because in Shippuden there was actual manga they was following exclusively, while the anime is like technically there's like two canons because there's even characters in the manga they give more of a backstory for in the anime. So it's like you can't even argue that, right? And again, no one's arguing that Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki wasn't badass, or Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen, or Ishiki, or Barrier Mode in the anime having like Ultra Instinct-esque movements and doing a Rasengan way surpassing the manga. But does those like few moments justify this entire show? Okay, like does it justify it? Like I know I'm slandering, I know I'm hating, but god damn it, this is how I've been feeling, right? This is stuff I say off camera. About Boruto, okay? It's already hard enough that like a lot of my fans who are Naruto fans literally can't even talk about Boruto because how boring it is. It doesn't really help either that the main character's name is Boruto, and it really feels like Boruto is a failed version of Gohan, right? Like if I had to rewrite Naruto, right, I would have done like Dragon Ball Z. And also, if you know the manga Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z is actually still Dragon Ball in the manga. There's no like split in the series. But like, if you're gonna have a character who's the son of another main character and try to have him be like a main character and stuff, you don't nerf the dad. You don't nerf the dad till he's like damn near irrelevant. He doesn't do anything. Then you got Boruto, who just pretty much copies everything his dad is doing, and Momoshiki is like the next Kurama. Then you kill off Kurama, even though he was impossible for him to die until you made up a form explicitly made for him to die. Because that form was never mentioned when he was fighting Kaguya or Momoshiki or anything. You can argue he was never in that much danger, but look, come on, bruv. It just, I don't know. It just, this series, the longer it goes on, it's just like, I think some people are only sticking around just to figure out what happened to Naruto and Sasuke in that time skip all those years ago. Anyone wants to remember when this series was still like stated to be like, you know, a short series that wasn't going to last that long? Yeah, that was before that first chapter. And again, people are still mad at me to this day because every time there's like a really badass animation for Boruto, people act like it justifies the show's existence. But again, as we get past the cool fights, that's very far in between. And we even get Boruto in his like Momoshiki fusion thing that they keep recycling. Again, you can talk about any other series. Even like I don't know, like the future of like Avatar Last Airbender with Korra. It's like at least we was following characters and they didn't have the last generation characters stuck around so you could just see them get nerfed. They just got old and we went to the next generation. Or with Dragon Ball Super. You can say all you want to how they're treating the characters you feel. I kind of like most of it. You know, I did a rant recently about the recent art. Is that at least we're still following characters we care about and we're invested in. A lot of fans like me who grew up with Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and been following the manga until it ended, and even read the little OVAs of like Naruto and the whole Sarada, who is her real mother stuff and everything. When Kishimoto, yeah, when Kishimoto was still drawing stuff. We still cared about the main cast of characters. We just thought about Boruto, Sarada, everyone as secondary. When we try to make those guys main characters, this is what you get. Because we get a lot of characters we don't care about and just clones everyone else. And the only time we're interested in is when we get a badass fight scene. And now since you really nerfed Naruto and Sasuke, if you figure out you made up a made-up form just to kill off Kurama, and you have Sasuke with the best reaction times, the best eyes in the series, get blitzed by by Boruto when his guard is down and when he's already like drained and stuff. You know, his Rinnegan was still activated. We're just stuck in a series of like chapters when they come out, and a lot of people don't care. And again, I know a lot of people saying, they was having goated writing and stuff, but like, I just don't care. Like even the first chapter was relying on what happened to Naruto. Like you can't start a series where like we have a whole new character who was the son of the previous character, but then the hook is what happened to the past main character, and you just see the death of this character being nerfed and no one caring. Then you have him go into Sage mode just for him to be like not fight and not do anything. I can't even see a nerf Naruto, a nerf Sasuke fight because they're so outgunned and outmatched. I don't know. Some people are saying like, well, what do they bring back Kurama? Because you still have the Ten Tails, and technically all the beads are inside the Ten Tails, so maybe they can resurrect Kurama. But at that point, why kill off Kurama? I just feel like this was a failed experiment of making Naruto's own Dragon Ball Z with having their own Gohan. With Boruto feels like a failed Gohan to me. That's how I personally feel. This is all I say outside of screen. Again, I spent months of like holding my tongue about this, but like reading chapters and trying to follow along what's going on, it is so boring. All right, I even feel anime analysts where you're like defending a series, but you gotta finally admit like, yo, what the hell is going on? You can't rely on like a Naruto Sasuke fight to defend your series because they're all nerfed and no one cares about Boruto or Kawaki. Granted, Kawaki did have a badass fight, and Boruto has a few badass fights, but again, it's like, what happened to the other Team 7 members? Again, Naruto still had that same problem where, what happened to Rock Lee, what happened to Neji? But again, it's like, I don't feel like Boruto and Kawaki are strong enough characters. I just don't. But again, that was just my random slander piece. Let me know in the comment section down below, okay? Because again, I even made a short talking about they even try to fake out Boruto dying. When we literally, the first chapter, it's like Boruto as a teen fighting Kawaki as a teen. It's just every attempt they try to do to have like some type of like, I don't know, sense of danger just doesn't work for me personally. I don't know, Boruto fans, without being super hostile, I am just criticizing a fictional series. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me why I should still enjoy the series, and tell me why this series is really great. If you're a person that only seen Boruto and never seen Naruto, then like that's crazy for me. But yeah, anyway, that's how I feel. SonTJ, peace. Love you all.